Happy Friday, everybody. Here we go. Here's a warm-up. Same one we've been doing. Knock it out real quick. Get a little glaze going. From there, getting into the workout, we're going to do a 4x4. All right, we have 4 rounds, 4 minutes apiece. Each round is going to have 4 exercises to go with it. We'll finish up with family time. Odd rounds, round 1, round 3, going to be more lower body based. Round 2, round 4, going to be more upper body or core based. So, getting into it. After the warm-up, right into round 1, we're going as hard as we can for the 4 minutes. After your 4 minutes, take the rest you need. You don't need to go right into round 2. Okay, take 2 minutes off, shake loose, get water, catch your breath. So we're going butt kickers, what I call a glute step. We'll do that on the right foot for a second minute, left foot on the third minute, and then we'll do a down-up squat. So let's roll through it. Butt kickers. Obviously, done it before. Squeeze in tight as we can. Heel to the butt. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Bang out as many as you can in that first minute. Get the lungs going. Get the hammies warmed up. From there, glute step. If you don't have a little step or a little bench, fine. Use your staircase. Use whatever. Just try to get off the ground 6 inches or so. So from here, 1 foot. Let's see if I can get you a better angle. 1 foot is going to be on the box. Okay, or step, or whatever. From here, all we're doing is hinging at the hips. Push the butt back as far as you can. Let's go this way. Push the hips back. Try and make contact with your heel on the floor. Hips are traveling backward because we're trying to minimize knee flexion and maximize hip flexion to really focus on isolating the glutes. So your minute number 2, we're just getting as many balanced reps here as we can. If you want to make this more challenging, hold a single dumbbell in your hand, and that'll just add a little resistance. Minute number 3, just going to flip-flop around, work to the other foot. Again, as many as you can get in that 3rd minute. Afterwards here, we're going to go into a down-up squat. So, maintain that half squat here. This will be our up position. Down, down, up, up. Alternate the lead leg every time. As many of these as you can get in that 4th minute. By this point, hips, quads should be on fire a decent amount. Like I said, you don't need to go right into round 2. Get the rest you need, then start here when you're ready. Round 2 then, side to side plank, V push, jumping jacks, push up. So here we go, all pretty straightforward vanilla exercises. We've done them before. Your side to side plank, just gonna be up in your high plank position. From here, reach, back down, reach, back down, reach, back down. If you want to juice that up a little bit, you can do a push up into a reach, push up into a reach, like so. Here, bam, here, bam. You're calling that because we're hitting the push up later in the block. We're also doing V push right after. So 1st minute, side to side plank. Afterwards, right into your V push. Minute number 2, hips are high. Look back between your feet, top of the head, drop circle with the thumbs. Repping out as many of these as you can get. If you need, break in between, shake loose. Get back to it when you're able. If you can't do a V push, just try and hold that pike position, maybe rock back and forth. After the V push, going right into jumping jacks, done a bazillion times, reach for the sky, nice big split. If you have impact issues, step it out. Just try and keep those arms waving, try and get all the way up top every time. After the jumping jacks, we'll finish up with your standard push-up. If you gotta vary your grip throughout that minute because you're getting gassed out, go for it, change positions. From here, push, 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 push. If you got to drop down to the knees, do so. If you do have a little bench like I used in block 1, we can do an incline push-up on this. Take a little of that resistance away. Do what you need to do to get through the block. But again, push it as hard as you can for those 4 minutes. Afterward, shake loose, catch your breath. Round 3. Here we go. Back to the lower body. So we're going butt kickers. Lateral lunge on the right leg, lateral lunge on the left leg, followed by split squat jump. Round 3, not going to be a lot of fun for you, but it's good for you. So we're going butt kickers again. Keep the hammies on fire. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Heels to the cheeks. Squeeze as tight as we can. Lateral lunge on the right foot. If you want, you can start from a neutral position. Otherwise, just find your wide split. From here, drop down, bring it back, drop down, bring it back. So we're going to stick to that same leg all the way for minute number 2. Then we'll go lateral lunge left, here, all the way through minute number 3. As you're dropping down, we want to make sure we're keeping our heel pressure, trying to get hip, knee, ankle all in line with one another. Okay? Again, if you want to start from neutral and then step into it, be my guest, your preference on that. Exercise 4 then, split squat jump. Nice big split here. We're going to jump and then switch. Down, up, switch. Down, up, switch. Try and have a nice soft landing. You don't want to be kicking the ground, aggravate the ankle, aggravate the knee. Again, big point with that, balance. Make sure that front heel stays on the ground. You don't want to have too close of a landing, and then we're losing balance, losing strength, losing power. That's round 3. That pretty much finishes off the legs. Round 4, last but not least, back to upper body / core. Break dancers, high plank fire hydrant right leg, high plank high plank heel raise. Excuse me, can't read my own handwriting. Break dancers, high plank fire hydrants, both legs, high plank heel raise, prone straight leg raise. Here we go. Let's finish it up. Break dancers, starting in that high plank, right foot, left hand, touch, 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 touch. Okay, if you don't have the balance for that, you want to turn that into a crossover climber, go for it. Crossing over, just looking to get a little bit of rotation through the midsection. Afterward, high plank fire hydrant. So instead of that crossover climber, we're in our high plank, going to right knee to right elbow, raised up to the elbow, raise it up to the ceiling as well. So we're not just coming forward, we are also raising it up towards the sky. So that one, you're going to be going back and forth, right knee, left knee, as many of those as you can get. High plank heel raise. So shoulder's going to be on fire at this point. Bear with me, try and stick with it. High plank, heel up, switching back and forth. Try to keep your toe facing the ground. Minute number 4, prone, straight leg raise. This one, chin, hands, gonna relax on the floor. From here, we're just raising our thighs, our knees, our feet off the ground. So squeeze, down, squeeze, down, squeeze, down. Okay, that last exercise finishes off round 4. After that, once again, get the rest you need. Your family time, gonna be pretty straightforward. Just going for a nice easy trot or power walk. If you're a jogger / runner, try and knock out 1 to 2 miles. If you're power walking, because you're not able to jog or run, look at for half a mile to 0.75 at a pretty cruising pace. You know, get your cardio out of it. Afterwards, get your cool down, 5, 10, 15 minutes, stretch it all out. We'll get to rehydrate. Have a great weekend.